right at last light for the last couple days. They've been coming from our neighbors, running across this green field here to come and eat in our soybean field. So we kind of set up as best as we could. We have a pretty good amount of cover, 3/4 of the way around us. We just got one little corner over here that we're a little bit exposed on, but that's why we got this makeshift thing right here. So we did as best as we could to set up here to be able to shoot and kind of move around 360 degrees because we don't really know where they're coming from. But we're pretty optimistic. A lot of deer have been doing the same thing night after night here, so we're gonna sit it out. We got a nice long sit, probably got like a 3-hour sit, and just hope one comes in range. We got the decoy set up behind us at about 40 yards, just to more or less just distract the deer when they do come in, just so they have something else to look at. And a lot of the bucks around here have been running does the last couple days, probably the last week, so got some high hopes. Still sitting on 2 tags due to some errors made earlier on in the season, so we're gonna let it fly at any decent buck. And then I also purchased another doe tag, so we're gonna let it fly at any decent buck and any mature doe. So stick around, fingers crossed we get a shot at one or at least see some deer. So it actually worked out good. We got a low spot right on the top of this like big hump, and we got some good grass growing up all the way around it to the point where we can see out if we lean up like this and get a shot over the top. But once we sit down in here, they're not going to be able to see us. So that's what we're rocking with over here. We got a bean field here. This is that green field that they oftentimes right at dark come across from that woodlot over there. They come over from the neighbors to come eat in the field, the bean field over to the right here, or there's also a bean field right there. So they cross that green field. Like I said, we got good cover till you pop up, and then you can hopefully get a shot off. The decoys posted up, I think, at 36, 37 yards out there, just to kind of distract those deer. So any deer that steps out in this bean field here is going to see that, and any deer that comes over the little rise in that green field will see it. So we got high hopes. We got the ghillie suit on for a little bit extra cover, but yeah, we're going to sit tight and hope to get a shot at a deer tonight. Alrighty guys, just spotted the first deer. It's a button buck. Go figure. See her anymore. Behind brush. It went behind brush. I can't see it anymore. Yeah, he's a big. That's the 4-point I shot. I saw opening day. What is it? It's the 4 I saw opening day. The 4? Yeah. Big tall 4. I have him on camera. It's up to you. Really tall. locked on me. I just put it at like 25 because I ranged him when he was at the edge and he was at 35. I know I hit him. Did you get it on the camera? Yeah, everything. The lighted knock didn't go off, did it? I didn't see it. It almost looked like I hit him back a little more. I just heard him. You heard him? You might have just crashed. I'm not thinking. Oh. Dude, that was so cool. Before I get any bullshit, hey, I told Ian, it's November 2. I wanted to kill a buck on the ground with a ghillie suit, with a decoy, for as long as I've been hunting. I've never had the opportunity to before. Today, as it came in, I got the binocs up on him right at last light. I was like, alright, it's a solid buck. It's not a good buck. It's not a tiny buck. It's like a good 4, which sounds just horrible, but you can't eat the rack. And I got 2 tags, and I just shot a buck on the ground with a ghillie suit, with decoys. So, grunted him in too. Grunted him in too. Yeah, that was something I'm not gonna forget for a really long time, dude. I had to spin all the way around and get on him, and I just guessed that yardage. I know I hit him, but I think I hit him just a hair back. But it sounded like he died right there. I did, dude, to me. Let's go, baby. That was dope. That was so cool. The way he just came in and slipped around the backside of the decoy. The wind was perfect. Everything was perfect. I can't believe I got back on him, dude. Got the Gopro rolling for the secondary shot. That was freaking dope. I'm fired up. Too bad it wasn't like a big 8. But hey, that's why I got 2 tags. Can't eat the horns. We're gonna sit tight for a little bit. I don't know, maybe watch the footage back. I don't think my lighted knock went off for whatever reason, but ghillie suit bucks with decoys, baby. That's what November's all about. He came in hot to that grunt, then he saw that decoy and loved it. Yeah. And that's exactly why I wanted to use a decoy here, because otherwise, like, we got pretty good cover, but that was the one spot where we had the least amount of cover. And that decoy was just acting like our distraction, just so he wasn't locked on us the whole time, so he had something else to pay attention to. And it worked out exactly like we were hoping. If you pan over where we first saw him, pointing in the camera, he was way out in the field, right there. Ian saw it and told me deer. I spun around, got the binocs up, saw that it was a decent buck, grunted at him real loud, real aggressive, and then we lost him over a hill, and then all of a sudden he popped up at like 60 yards and coming in on a line, so I'm fired up. Glad I didn't botch that shot. I've had a rough season, but that definitely feels good. I think he crashed right in the bottom, like 40 yards away. Me too. I heard him. It sure sounded like it. Yeah. So we're gonna be quiet here for a bit. Since the last light, I've still got a toe tag and a buck tag, so we'll see if we can't make any magic happen in the last 15 minutes here. And that's the, we're sitting right up on top of that little hump. It's getting dark, but we had all kinds of cover, 360 degrees. We watched deer on the left side of us, the right side behind us, in front. Like, that was a sweet little setup. He came in right to the decoy, was locked on the decoy the whole time until he slipped around the back. Everything worked out pretty much textbook how we were hoping, but yeah, got it done. We think we heard him crash there. We're gonna go drop everything off and drive on back here, and then yeah, assess the situation from there. I'd like to give him a little bit of time just in case he like laid down, but it sure sounded like he expired, but we'll see. We'll catch you guys back in the car. Yeah, there's some good blood in here. Looking like a deer.
You didn't go what?
Didn't go 30, there's more blood.
That Exodus broadhead's starting to really open her up a little more. More up here.
Oh yeah, she's starting to go.
Yeah, baby.
It literally, guys, I bet it went. Do you think it went 30? I don't think it went 30.
30, 40 yards.
Maybe. Here's, oh, okay, look at this.
He must have heart shot him.
You think? Talk about a shot.
Holy smokes, I waxed him.
Like literally perfect.
We'll pick him up. Laid down perfect for you.
No complaints right there.
Definitely not even close to the biggest buck I've ever shot, but definitely I'll turn this off. Need a little more light, or is that good?
No, you're good.
Not the biggest buck I've ever shot, but a sweet experience on the ground with a ghillie suit. With Ian filming it and a decoy, so that was an awesome experience. And nice easy track job for once. It's nice when you heart shoot a deer. They usually don't run too far, so we are going to get this guy out of here. Luckily we don't have a long drag, we can drive right on back here. I got a 50-yard drag, so we'll get him back to the field, maybe get some pictures and stuff, and yeah, get him out of here.
He didn't make it to the ravine.
No, he didn't.
Beauty.
Alrighty, folks. Here's one last look at her. Got a nice heart punch on her coming into the decoy and the grunt with the old ghillie suit, and of course, old girl here. So yeah, it was a really cool hunt. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely not the giant we were after, but we got 2 tags and it's already November, so couldn't pass up this cool experience. I appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your day to check this video out, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next hunting video shooting a big buck. Thanks for watching.